in a quiet town called Echo Valley, there lived three men whose lives would become a lesson for generations. Their names were Ethan, Lucas, and Harrison, known by everyone as the poor man, the rich man, and the wealthy man. What people didn't know was that each of them started life with almost the same opportunities. What separated them was not luck, but mindset. Ethan worked hard. Every morning he woke before sunrise, pushed his worn-out bicycle to the roadside, and sold roasted corn. He earned just enough to eat, and whatever little profit he made disappeared before nightfall. Whenever someone advised him to save, he would laugh and say, "Save what? Life is too hard. When money comes, it must be enjoyed immediately. Tomorrow is tomorrow." He spent whatever he earned on instant pleasure, small luxuries, impulsive buying, and showing off when he had a bit extra. He never tracked expenses, never planned for emergencies, never thought beyond the present moment. One evening, as the sky darkened and clouds gathered, a storm swept through the marketplace. Ethan's small stall was destroyed. No savings, no backup, no plan. As the cold wind blew through the broken wood of his stall, he whispered, "Why is life always unfair to me?" But life wasn't being unfair. Ethan had chosen to live day to day, and life simply responded. Lucas was different. He owned a medium-sized electronics shop in the center of town, and to everyone watching, he was successful. Shiny shoes, the latest smartphone, a car that sparkled under the sun. But what people didn't know was that Lucas lived in fear. Fear of losing status, fear of losing money, fear of looking poor. So he worked long hours, reinvested almost everything, and spent heavily to maintain his image. Every month his income increased, but so did his expenses. The richer he became, the harder he worked, and the harder he worked, the more trapped he felt. One night, while closing his shop, Lucas whispered, "I have money, but I have no freedom." Harrison was a quiet man. He didn't dress fancy. He didn't show off. He didn't care about looking rich. Yet everyone knew he never worried about money. When others were stressed, he was calm. When others complained, he planned. When others wanted quick success, he built patiently. Harrison believed something powerful. Wealth is not money. Wealth is the ability to live life on your terms. He spent carefully. He saved deliberately. He invested consistently. He owned small rental houses, a farm that produced steady income, and shares in several local businesses. Even if he stopped working, money would still flow in. People called him the wealthy man. But if you asked him, he would say, "I'm not wealthy because I have money. I am wealthy because I have freedom." The challenge in Echo Valley. One year, Echo Valley faced its greatest challenge. A giant corporation opened a massive electronics store nearby. Cheaper, faster, more modern. The whole town buzzed with excitement, except Lucas. Within weeks, his customers left. Sales dropped. Bills piled up. He had no savings, no investments, no backup. His shop became a silent room of unsold goods. Lucas finally realized, "I worked for money, but I never made money work for me." He had been rich, but never truly safe. Meanwhile, Ethan fell deeper into poverty, and yet Harrison remained calm. Why? Because Harrison had built three powerful layers of protection. 1. Emergency savings, enough to last for months. 2. multiple income streams, farming, rentals, investments, a small workshop. 3. A long-term mindset. He never relied on only one source of money. So when the corporation arrived, Harrison didn't panic. He adapted. He repaired tools for new workers. He rented rooms to contractors. He sold fresh produce to the corporation's cafeteria. Money didn't just come to him. It chased him. What Ethan learned. One morning, Ethan visited Harrison. His voice trembled. "Teach me. I don't want to suffer anymore." Harrison didn't give him money. He gave him principles. He taught him to track every expense, to save a portion of every income, to invest slowly and patiently, to build something that grows even when he sleeps. For the first time, Ethan listened. He rebuilt his business, saved consistently, and started supplying corn and charcoal to larger shops. He didn't become wealthy overnight, but his mindset changed forever. What Lucas learned. Humbled and almost broke, Lucas also visited Harrison. He said, "I chased the lifestyle of a rich man, but I never understood the mindset of a wealthy man." Harrison smiled. "Then start today. Wealth begins the moment you stop pretending." Lucas sold his expensive car, reduced his lifestyle, paid off debt, and rebuilt his business. This time creating something that didn't depend entirely on him. The final lesson. Echo Valley never forgot the story of the 3 men. Ethan learned that poverty is not the absence of money. It is the absence of planning. Lucas learned that being rich means nothing without freedom. Harrison taught the world that true wealth is a mindset long before it becomes reality. In the end, the narrator concludes, some people remain poor because they only think of today. Some people become rich but stay trapped because they only think of status. But the wealthy, they think of tomorrow, next year, and the next generation. Wealth is not money. Wealth is discipline. Wealth is freedom. Wealth is a mindset.